Dad,
Yeah.
when he was at, at first we were at Madras. He was working down on railway centers for a long time. Then we were transferred to, not marriage, Bangalore. And we transferred, at that time, Daddy bought a car then. That's the first time Daddy bought a car. Here we were at Paramore when he bought a car. Nice car he bought. He had two cars he bought, two different varieties. One was so big, he didn't like, so he sold it. And he bought another one. That was the best one. It was a Ford car. And he used to drive. He was the only one that used to drive. Only Norman learned to drive that. But he used to drive all over. He used to drive with that. Daddy was nice, no? And I also this Saturdays we go to. Daddy used to get him to the club. We used to play tennis from the evening Saturday, say 4 o'clock or even this. All evening we were playing there. And if there was football, he'll also come. We used to play football in the club, and we used to play out. I used to play for another club outside. He wouldn't let me. I'm coming to see you play football. He used to encourage that. And I never watched tennis, thinking how he used to teach it. Or not even me, anyone who was there, he used to tell them what to do and everything. And now watching some of them play, they must have learned all from people like my dad, who played tennis years ago.
What about your mum?
Mama is not around. She was always with me, you know. She was a teacher and what a convent at that. She studied in that convent, became a teacher, and she taught in that convent. Where did Auntie Marian go? Same convent Auntie Marian went to. She did a high school even.
President.
Only Chiki went to a different. Chiki was sent to a boarding school somewhere in this. She used to stay far away. She used to come on holiday only. Mommy used to teach then all the time. Those days you had the taxis and cars easy to get, no? Daddy used to pick up those mommy.
What, you remember the house you were in?
Eh?
Remember the house you were in?
Oh yeah.
What was it like?
The first one was when we stayed with Daddy's mom and dad's house. It's a big house, and you come into the big hall there to enter. Then there's all rooms all over the show. So Auntie Tell and her children used to stay in one room, and Daddy, Mommy, and myself, because he wasn't there, we used to stay in that, because we knew the granddad, and he used to stay long, so many years we used to stay with him. My God, and never knew his car. That was bitter. But we used to go to school then, and all, we used so close, we used to walk to school. We used to go to convent, I think, first. Then even St. Mary's.
I thought you went to St. Bede's.
Huh?
I thought you went to St. Bede's.
What?
You went to St. Bede's.
Yeah, I got later now. When I was young, I started school. In year 4 or 5, I started in the convent. No?
Ah.
Then after I went big, I was sent to boarding school, where was that place now? Oh, I can't get the name of the place now. But, Not Royprom. Where is that place? It's a
Herrenberg.
beach. Huh?
Herrenberg.
Where?
Herrenberg.
I can't see it.
Doesn't matter. So where did you meet Mum?
Who?
You.
Where did I meet her?
Yeah.
What do you mean I met her?
You must have met her somewhere. How
Yeah.
did you meet Mum?
She, after she got married to Daddy, you know.
No. Your wife. How did you meet our Mum?
Oh, what's her name? Yvonne. Yvonne, no, what's her name? No, forget her name. I met her at Belgaum only, at Mirage.
Yeah, how?
Huh?
How?
She used to come to this, she used to stay at the dad at Belgaum. She used to come sometimes and stay the weekend with her sisters, Sue, at this. She and her sister Dots used to come out. I got get to know them. Now, actually, how I came to know. I used to, I never used to have a place to be. I used to stay. They used to allow us to stay. They have the lunch and all for the guards and drivers and all. And there was a place they used to do. So there was another friend of mine. He was also from Madras, and both we knew each other from Madras. And then he told me, "Come and stay here." I said, "What, stay here?" Yeah, he says, "Come and stay." Only you don't. So we both were staying there. And how easy it is. He said, "Don't worry about lunch and all." He said, the cook will cook everything. Enjoyed it. One day, that's why I came to see Mummy. He came one day. He said, "Wait, don't start eating." He says, "Come, I'll show you something." What? I said, "Come on, I'll show you." He said, took me at the back, and we used to have a window there. See all the back, and Mummy's sister, she used to, there's a lovely field. They used to clean to keep that so clean. And you see that girl sitting there. I looked. Yes, oh, she was studying for a final exam for a college. Oh, I said, what? She said, yeah, she's studying, she studies there. She's got to finish her college. When she, oh, that's all. When you went to church one day, because I naturally I take the shortcut now, I have little after steps and then he told, wait for me. He said, "I'm coming with you." I said, "Where?" "No, this is, I've got to go on duty, so I'll come with you." He waited and then just then Mommy came in. "There's that person that's studying." I said, "What person?" Then he gave me her name. So God. And then she said she's staying with her sister. I said, and then I got talking with that. This after that I got talking with Chiki right through. I used to go to Belgium with her to her dad's place. And her dad was so God, he never said no to anybody. What he used to give. If only they accept to they just see you running short, he'll give them the money. Won't it? But he'll take the bag, but he won't hurry you to give it. Whenever you find time, give it. That Mr. God, what all he used to do. And that he used to go once a week or twice a week. He'll go walking to the, not very far, to go to the shopping. Or he'll bring he had one special boy to this Indian fellow who we had to cut. As soon as he goes there, he'll come and this and he take over. And he's so small, he used to carry those big things, no? Small fellow he was. Must have been about 10 or something. That means how he's trying. No, he used to help him also, but most heavy things, no. Since brings him up, takes him up, when he gives him all such sweet and all such he makes, and he gives him to eat, let him eat, and that was so nice. I didn't know that. Then he he'll give him money little, but he'll always give, even when he takes him out, he'll give him food and everything. And one day I was with him, and he stopped. He said, "It won't be long," he said. He saw little children, no? Right? He gave them much. He just sweet. Somebody else does this, no?
Your dad used to.
Yeah, my dad, our dad used to do that. Then I thought, this must be old days that he did. He used to do. Yeah, because so many, even an uncle of mine used to have little sweets in his pocket. And if he meets anybody there, he'll give them a sweet each. Now, I don't know why, they all used to do that. But that makes it nice. I too used to carry sweets. I still, yeah.
So where did you propose to Mum then?
Huh?
Where did you propose?
Well,
Where did you propose to Mum?
at Tulgam. God, listen, that I don't know. Yes. I can't tell you. That's all right. Then he went and spoke to them with this. And after a day or two, we were having breakfast together. And he came back. Did she tell you anything? I said, well, tell me what. She didn't tell anything. I didn't tell me anything. I asked, and this, you didn't tell him anything yet. She says, I've told him. What you told him? Oh, I told him I'll marry him. Then I told you, no? I'll leave it to her. He's so, the old man is so this. And he used to help, he used to have nice, this a flat up there and a flat down, he had a flat down. And he was, what do you call them? You used to say about this. It used to be so, they paid such little, but such little. Each one had their own toilet, their bath, everything. And those days we didn't have this, no, we used to have the tub. Even in our place when we were small, we never had, at least only had taps, but only tab, we used to have tubs to go and have a bath. That the servant used to come and fill up the tap. And trouble I used to, now I think of it, they used to keep this hot water till it boils up. They bring that clothes and then they put cold water to warm it up for us. I thought myself, what they are doing now, this I don't know if they've got tubs now. You don't know. They have taps and this. You didn't have hot water taps in our life before. I used to think, what all this? That's why the lady that went, she was on telly selling something she got from India. But they asked her, so nice, it was different pattern and just 2 or 3 things. Something she's talking with it. She said, where did you get this from? She said, from Africa. No, she said, I haven't been to Africa. She said, where did you get this from? She said, got from India. From India? She said, yes. Her father was also working in India, and she was brought up in India. She did all her studies in India, and that fellow asked, what you studied in India? So he was surprised when she said, study. She said, we had to go to school there, she said. Well, my dad used to go to work, my mom used to be at home. Your mom never used to work in India. No, they don't work in India. The wives don't work in India, he says. They had the servants, no, to do all the work. And she told him, India is different. She said, I don't know now what it is. I left, but I was brought up there. Then she said she did a high school and all that. And that's what she said, high school? In your days, she said, no, well, high school. Oh, she said. Then that other fellow from this told him, That's true. So what she's telling you, we had to go to school, and he said, I believe in Burma and this, they had to send the children to school from the age of 6 or 7.
How did you start on the railways then?
Huh?
How did you start on the railway?
I started on the railway. I finished this. I was working in an office first. And after about a month, I just thought, wow, up and down, up and down. So I met somebody and he said, when you join the railway, join you was joking. I had to join the rail. I can't do all that work. Not that work. He said, they won't give you that job. If you come into it. So I went to the station. He said, since I went, I barely spoke. What's your name? I'm Malani. Oh, yes, you got a job. He said, what's the job? We give you a ticket exam, ticket collector's job. Oh, gosh, that's already good. I started as a ticket collector there only, and he kept with that. And what surprised me is that this at Ras, I forgot to bring my wallet. I can't do it. I had to take my wallet to this one case. And all of a sudden, lucky Daddy came by car and brought it by car to give it to me. So when he just got the car, he told her, he said, could I go and sit up? He said, yeah, go and he said, I want to see my son. So he said, go and see him. When he came back, that inspector, they asked him, he said, where'd you go? He said, I didn't go anywhere. He said, I went to see my son. Did you buy a platform ticket? He said, no. He said, I didn't buy a platform ticket. I wasn't going by train. No, but you must buy a platform. I don't make a noise. He said, how much is the platform ticket? Those days, a few, 10 pence or something, less than that. Daddy said, I'll give you that. So Daddy gave him a pound. Yeah, that's, yeah, this. He said, give me a pound. He said, no, you're making a noise. Take the pound, he says. Then that fellow told him, he says, what's wrong with you? He says, you go now. He went to give his son forgot to bring his money, his wallet while coming on duty. And he said he came only to give, and he just managed to come in time, little before the train left. That he'd have missed it. He said, I'm making him talk about this and that. Then he came and apologized to me. He said, sorry, I let him be. I said, you've done your work, and that's all right. But nothing. So, and I thought myself, what all things happened. And I had the same experience while I was working as a ticket examiner. A fellow stopped. Now he had given me a pass. Somewhere he went. I can't remember. You remember what? You went by train somewhere. When he came.
Nothing to do with me.
Huh? It was you. You were big enough. You were, anyway, it took this.
Where?
I can't remember where, from where was I working?
King's Cross.
No, in Madras.
Oh, it wouldn't, Dad.
Huh?
We left India when I was 2.
Sure. No,
Yes.
no.
Dad.
Yes.
No.
Dad, we came over when I was in 61. I was only 2.
To India, England.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
I
remember
came over. Who did I come over with?
he came and the ticket examiner was
Yeah.
working.
No, I can't.
Yeah, me, you, and Mum. He came first, and then I followed. You came over with Orvie, didn't you, and Daryl?
Yeah, that's very good. You all were big enough, no? Anyway,
No, I was just born.
anybody, when that ticket examiner was working me, he
Must
said,
be you.
who's that? I said, that's my son. He says, and I said, he hasn't got a
This
ticket.
is in India.
Hmm?
This is in India. In India?
Yeah,
That'd be him.
yeah.
Him.
No.
Well, he's the oldest.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he'd be the only one old enough to travel.
Yeah, but that you,
Dad, I was 2 years old.
then and that fellow asked me, I said, that's my son. He said, he has no ticket. I said, no. He said, boy, how you allow him to travel? I said, he gets a free pass, I said. Just like you get, I said. So anyhow, by that time, I said, yeah, have a look at his pass, and that's why I get him. Oh, he says, that's his pass. I said, must be his pass because I will get the passes for all my families. I said, I give them all, whenever they want this, I get them a pass. About 2 months or 3 months after that, his wife came from somewhere district from into Kingston, from Wellington City or just further than.
What
She
was India?
came.
I know.
Dad, what happened? What happened? What did Grandad do in the war? What was Grandad doing in the war? What was Grandad doing in the war?
He was this is what you call a technician. This he was a captain, made captain there, and he used to be a what you call technician. How does that make? He used to. Because only they would call in case of emergency. 2 or 3 times only they called them out in emergency. But that's the most of the time. And then I joined a little before the war, and I worked here train from Pune to Madras, and we stopped at this Perambur station. And asked the driver said, no, we can't go any further. I said, what's happened? Then, don't know. He said, they have signals red. And then they got a phone message, and say that nobody is to get out of the train. How take it? Asked them why. Then that major came. Don't worry, he says, we've just got this information that Germany is going to bomb the area. Oh God, I thought myself. Because bomb the area, because Daddy and his friends, Shortlands, and they were all in the club. And they got the message also. So started to know what the hell. So that they were all worried. I was the only one alone, no? Out the van. I said, I was always thinking, if this bloody bombs comes, what the hell, where I'll go. Because Daddy sent some we'll go and bring him. I said, what will go and we'll bring him. So they met that major going, what do you want? He says, could I take this boy away? He said, what do you mean? He said, for the first place, he says, get into the train yourself, he says. We've got a serious list that they're expecting a bomb to come any time. From the Germans were hoping to this, because the Germans before that raided railway, this know where they work, missionary, and they closed the full thing. They went out nothing happened after, so waiting hour and a half, I think. Nothing had happened. Even the people got so scared. They were afraid to this. I know then that fellow's in the soul right now. Everything's gone free. But they still kept an eye on this. Then I thought, what happened? All these things happening and not a bomb went off. And yet, no, you don't know Roypuram, no?
Dad, I was 2.
In Roypuram we had a Chinese running a restaurant, and it's a nice restaurant, but he'll give everybody, I want to treat everybody the same. And all of a sudden he came, he says, yeah, he said, you all take it, I'll give you all free food. And the 2 captains and this came up. He says, with the Chinese restaurant, Chinese, I asked him, what happened? Stay quiet, he says, I'm not telling you anything, it's a secret. So, of course, the war is just finished now. and when they arrested them, he was giving information to the Germans, all what's going on in India, all over India. He knew what was going on in Bombay, what's going on in all over the place.
You sure it was the Germans, not Japanese?
Yeah, the Germany war, we were at war with the Germans, you
We were
know.
at war with the Japanese as well.
Huh?
It came in later.
We do?
Listen at the end. We were at war with Japan. They took over Burma. They moved into up in India.
The Germans, then the Germans came to took him there. Then he admitted, he said, no, he said, I'm only doing it as a friend, no friend, he said. I don't know what happened then, they took him over. They didn't do, by the time everything is all, the war is finished almost, no? Well, they wouldn't let us in, go on the beach with a certain time. Now, especially a cousin of mine, he never missed going on the beach. Morning he'll go, we used to tell him, what man you go and stay? No, he must go on the beach, he said. And then this
Who was that?
shepherds,
Terry.
so they let me, it's quiet, then we used to leave it, they just for himself to go and play about swimming on the beach. And they just told him that we had to sleep. And then they stopped him for a little while. We going through this trouble. I don't know how they got to them. They stopped everything. Everything's so quiet, but within a month everything went back to normal. Nothing happened. No, only this was bombed in Madras, I think.
Where did you go on your honeymoon?
Huh?
Where did you go on your honeymoon?
In the what?
Honeymoon. Where did you go?
I don't know if he went even. Don't know. I don't know if he went anywhere. Not to go, probably. I don't think we went anywhere. I don't think we went. We went somewhere, I can't remember. No, I don't think we went. No, I don't think we went anywhere. I went enough. Didn't give me enough holiday leave, no.
I thought you went up the Himalayas.
Maybe, oh yeah. Maybe, I can't remember.
You go in Nepal.
And we went, well, I think we went to Mysore for a little while.
Photographs of Mysore. We've got photographs of Mysore.
Yeah, went to Mysore. I remember going to Mysore, you know.
I remember going in the train to the Himalayas.
That tree's going to go.
Yeah.